teenage butcher who brutally murdered his girlfriend and a female schoolmate before taking his own life left a demonic charcoal sketch of a beheaded creature in his bedroom. Two girls, Aishanur and Iqbal, both aged 19, were murdered by Semi Shelik, also aged 19, within a half an hour of each other on October 4th, 2024 in Istanbul, Turkey. Semi Shelik, a 19-year-old who had worked as a butcher, had been treated in a mental hospital 5 times in 2024 due to psychiatric illnesses. He had been reported missing twice and had attempted suicide once. He had no prior criminal record. A detailed search of his home uncovered a sketch drawing resembling the dismembered body of Iqbal Uzner. According to a statement by his father, Adam Shelik, his son was Uzner's classmate and had been receiving treatment in a mental hospital due to his psychiatric problems. He had first discovered his son's disturbing drawings over a year ago, saying to reporters, "When I entered Semi's room, I saw the devil-like drawings he had drawn on the wall, which frightened the human mind." He continues to say, "When we asked Semi, 'What are these drawings?' he would explain it differently by saying, 'You wouldn't understand. Our mindset is different.'" Semi Shelik was alone at home as his sister was out of town for a university. He first invited Aishanur, allegedly his girlfriend, to his house. There he killed her by cutting off her tongue and decapitating her. He then informed the police that a murder had occurred at his house and fled. Half an hour later, he met Iqbal in Fatih, took her to the walls of the Constantinople, and killed her there. He then dismembered her body, threw her head off the city walls, and left her torso and body on top of the walls. Afterwards, Shelik committed suicide by wrapping a rope around his neck and jumping from the walls. After the murder, an investigation was launched and statements were taken from the families of the 2 victims and the murderer. As the father already stated, Semi was already a troubled teen. He continued to add that his son's teacher called him during his high school years and told him that his son should stay away from a friend at school. He also added that Semi spent a lot of time on his computer he bought for his son, and that when his family entered his room, he would panic and quickly turn off the computer. It was said that Shelik asked his father questions about death at home, had imaginary delusions, and kept knives in his room. He added that he was religious before he was 16, and that he started to question it existentially with the COVID-19 pandemic. His guidance counselor told him that Semi had a talent for programming, so his father had bought him a computer. It was determined upon examination of Shelik's phone that he had contact with people who identified themselves as incels. Following the murder, provocative and supportive posts were made by incel groups. Upon this, the chief public prosecutor's offices took action and detained the suspects. On October 9th, 2024, access to Discord was blocked from Turkey. The killings stirred public outrage over violence against women and femicide in the country, with groups organizing protests calling for the reinstatement of the Istanbul Convention and the effective implementation of Law 6284, which is a law that protects families and prevents violence against women. Overall, this was just a messed up story that I wanted to share because of this disturbing drawing. I seen it once on an Instagram reel and I just couldn't get out of my head. So now that I've read and shared the story, hopefully I can forget about it. Moral of the story is to check on your kids, make sure they're doing alright, and if they're too far gone, take away Discord. So yeah, it's been a while since I did one of these more, I don't even know how to describe it, scary, edgy, paranormal type videos. This is the first I've done revolving around true crime, and I'm not really personally a fan of true crime. However, I'm interested when there's something so, I guess, something that piques my morbid curiosity, which was the drawing. The drawing is creepy. It's disturbing. It looks like something out of, like a psychopath would draw or make in Silent Hill. And that's what made me want to read more into the story, and reading the story, realizing how recent it was, made me want to make a video about it and share it with the rest of you guys. So if you want to see more true crime type stuff or scary / paranormal whatever videos from me, let me know, because I do want to start making these videos again, because these are some things I like talking about. True crime may not be a big thing. However, if, like I said, if it piques my morbid curiosity, I will share it. So anyway, I don't want to keep you long. Thank you for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video. Think about subscribing if you want to watch more of these type of videos. Let me know what you think. I think I already said leave a like if you like the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.